The year is 410 AD. The Visigoths have gone on a conquest of what is left of the Western Roman Empire, and it has landed them on Rome's doorstep, firing massive balls of just fuel and fire over the walls, dealing significant damage to the last remaining Roman defenders. Ladies and gentlemen, you join us in the sacking of Rome. If you guys are looking forward to this one and would like to see more like it in the future, of course, let me know in the comment section down below. Hit that like and sub button. Let's get this thing rolling. So just as I said, guys, the Visigoths have come to sack Rome. They have brought their biggest, baddest armies, and Rome has been defeated on multiple occasions. So they are mustering what little they have left, and you can see them built up in the town, or on the walls and back in the town center here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is all that is left of what was once a great Roman Empire. This is the sacking of Rome, and the Visigoths are starting it by burning the city to the ground. You can see buildings catching fire, these massive large onagers being the heavy target of constant bombardment from the Visigoths. And oh my goodness, you see now the Visigoths pushing forward. Ooh, some explosive ammo being used. Hello. Like I said before, guys, explosive ammo being my favorite type of ammo in this game. Absolutely love to see it. Fire ammo being used as well to do a decent amount of damage to those Romans. But yeah, the Romans now trying to push out of the line of fire here. And you can also start to see that the damage to the buildings are starting to have a little bit of a debuff to the Romans. You see -1 morale, -1 melee attack, and -1 defense for 5% settlement damage. And a lot of these Romans are now moving over to either protect the town center or help hold the wall. But you can see that more and more bombardments just continuing to pour in here. Men up on the walls getting absolutely thrashed as those massive towers continue to push forward to attack the walls. And the Visigoths are getting close, ladies and gentlemen. They are getting very close. And on top of that, they have so much men in their reserves back here. Things are going to get deadly for these poor Romans in just a second. Their buildings burning to the ground. Rome is going to be sacked by the Visigoths today as they continue to push their massive towers to the walls. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, the first tower has made it. And you know what that means? The first of the Visigoths have charged forward here and are now engaging the Romans in Rome. Look at this sight. Absolutely terrifying as the Visigoths pour forward into the breaches. Here they go, pushing forward into what's left of Rome. Oh, look at that sight. Absolutely sick. Rome burning to the ground in the background as the Visigoths jump off these massive siege towers. Absolutely beautiful. Fighting taking place pretty much everywhere on the wall at this point. And one of the towers does end up collapsing there. Some of the debris killing some of the men. That dude has a stone on his head. Oh my lord. But Rome sending up the cavalry reinforcements here to try to help hold those breach points. But the Visigoths already looking like they are going to be able to take the walls. I'm not going to say with ease by any means, but they are doing a great job at securing the walls at the moment. Sending forth some of their two-handed infantry first. We see some, what do we got here? We got some Thracian Oathsworns. What else do we got here? Some Germanic Spearmasters. I'm going to get some more Thracian Oathsworns because that seems to be the bulk of what's being sent up first. But yeah, the fighting for the walls is getting going here, and it is getting going harsh. You can see more and more rounds continuing to fly over the walls from those heavy onagers in the back from the Visigoths here, and just absolutely destroying the enemies at this point. I mean, 14 kills here, 55 here, 30 here, and then on these ones we have 38, we have 14, we have 30, just absolutely decimating the enemy's lines here. And every single rock is just a mark of just the great Roman Empire just collapsing. The once great Roman Empire absolutely faltering. And now you can start to see that the walls are almost completely in the hands of the Visigoths. There's a couple units over here for Rome still holding this far right section of the wall, but the far left section has fully fallen, and those Visigoths are pouring through the gap here and now pushing forward off the walls. And the man, the myth, the legend, Alaric, where is he at? We'll make him one of these two generals. We'll make him this general. This will be Alaric right here. This is Alaric, the king of the Visigoths, coming to sack Rome. But you can see more and more arrows just pouring through overhead now, and these poor Romans are just getting absolutely thrashed as they watch their city burn around them. Charging in their cavalry now into the fight. Oof, some arrow fire raining overhead, just absolutely demoing these guys. An absolute travesty, to say the least. An absolute travesty. Oh, it's just a butchering. Just an absolute butchering right now. The Visigoths getting off the walls quickly and dealing swift damage to that cav. And also already, if you look over here, beginning the push to the town square. Now, they are getting absolutely decimated by these noble javelin men here. This poor Thracian Oathsworn unit is getting absolutely thrashed. But they are starting to make their way to the town center, and you can see that the what little reinforcements Rome does have is starting to make their way over to try to help out in the main battle over here, because you can start to see that not only has the gate lost most of its defenders, but pretty much anything and everything near the wall is getting skirmished into the ground at the moment. I mean, if we look up here, you see the amount of arrow fire just pouring over the walls, absolutely decimating any Roman reinforcements that try to get close to the walls. Trying to get some cavalry charges in here to try to break up this massive group of Oathsworn and Germanic spearmasters, but it is not proving to be very fruitful. This unit still looking to tear down this barricade here, slowly but surely ripping that thing down. And the reinforcements are starting to pour in now. We do see some of Rome's better infantry pouring forth, looking to hold some of the gaps maybe. Their city burning around them as they continue to push forward here. They watch some of their archer brethren fall back to more defensible positions as the infantry does start to close that gap up. Looks like Rome sacrificing 3 units here to try to get as many of their crossbows out of that fight as possible. Now pushing forward some more infantry up close and in that fight. If I were Rome, I would definitely not be pushing forward these units by any means, especially because over here there's now a completely brand new unit of Thracian Oathsworns now starting to rip down this barricade, and this thing is going to come down in a hurry. There's not exactly any infantry to hold this spot over here because, well, there goes the barricade. We have some javelin men here charging in. Are they going to retreat? Arrow fire coming in over top there to help support, getting a few kills on those Visigoths. But for the most part, it looks like these javelin men are going to have to be what acts as the infantry here. And these Visigoths are going to make very, very quick work of these javelin men. I mean, oh my goodness. You can just see how much of a slaughter it is right now. Just ripping through their adversaries. Oh, these poor javelin men just don't stand a chance. Look at this. These Visigoths are ready to sack Rome. They see the Colosseum in the background, continuing to push forward here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. It is just turning into a bloodbath for these Romans. I don't know if I've seen a Visigoth fall yet. Oh, there just went one. I think. Unless that was someone dying to friendly fire there. But yeah, just an absolute melting happening over here on the right flank. And back over to the left. Oh, hello, buildings burning down. We, again, let's see here. Any more debuff? Nope, only at 7% damage. But all that infantry has committed over here under a heavy, heavy arrow fire like I was talking about earlier. These infantry are going to try to hold up front here. Artillery fire now pouring in from over top. Doing a decent amount of friendly fire, actually. But, yeah, you can just see... Ooh, wow. Actually, some of that artillery is trying to focus down some of the crossbows in the back, which is not a bad idea at all. But, yeah, the amount of missiles and projectiles in the air proving to be quite deadly. Let's go check back over on the right flank, where we now see that those Visigoths are pushing towards the town center and killing civilians as they go. I believe, unless this guy's just gonna chill. I guess he's just gonna chill. But yeah, oh no, the civilians are dying. The civilians are in fact definitely dying. But yeah, no, these Visigoths pushing closer and closer to the town center. Every single time they charge forward, they get a little bit closer. And with how far behind the lines this unit is, would not surprise me if we start to see some more of a commitment down this main pathway here. But it looks like the Visigoths have committed pretty much fully to this one flank. So Rome is going to have a chokehold to be able to hold, which is definitely going to go in their favor in this battle. Oh my goodness, that arrow fire is disgusting. that arrow fire is disgusting. But yeah, from Rome, we're seeing them run out of reserves. They don't have anything left here. This flanking force has been cut down by mainly arrow fire. These Thracian Oathsworn have been. But they do take out another unit of crossbowmen before they die, and they will be fully cut down here in a second. But let's watch them do a heroic charge forward here. Charge, lads. Charge to the town center. They're running by the Colosseum. To the town center, lads. So sick. So sick. I don't think we're going to see them really do anything. I think these guys are probably in skirmish mode, so they're just going to keep running away. Oh, nope, they might fire now. Nope, they're not. Okay. But, so yeah, that's what's happening back there on the right flank. But over on the left, oh my goodness, what are these guys? Elite Germanic archers. Look at how much range they have. Firing up and over the wall. And just, you can see the arrows landing right in the heart of the Roman lines. Absolutely insane. And you can see that the men are dropping from some arrow fire. I mean, it's just constant. Just flow of arrows here. Absolutely disgusting. And the amount of men that we are seeing drop is just not sustainable for Rome at all. As now, Visigoths pouring through that open gap here on this left side and are now going to continue to charge after those archers that have been raining hell on them since the beginning of the battle. Actually, they're charging back. What are you guys doing here? And I say raining hell on them, but I'm pretty sure these guys both have 0 kills. 20 kills, oh no, 20 and 39. So they have been raining a little bit. But that reinforcement wave of Romans has been defeated. And now the horde will pour through. The horde is preparing to be unleashed. You can see the cavalry ready to be unleashed here to run free and sack Rome in all of its glory. You see the amount of houses they've already sacked, burning down and looting. It's like a plague. The farther they push in, the more buildings get burnt to the ground. And here they go, ladies and gentlemen. Finally broken free. We will follow the Cavan as they charge down this road after these crossbows. They are trying to retreat to this unit of spearmen that are sat up here. That look like they're going to be the ones to do the last line of defense here. Ah, man, absolutely tragic. Those, where did that unit go? Did they get, like, gunned down or something back here? I have no clue. Absolutely zero clue. But the two generals, Alaric is leading the charge himself into those crossbows. What a madman. Look at this. Him and his other general are the ones leading the charge here. They want to be the first ones to sack Rome. And they are being followed up by their army as everyone charges forward deeper and deeper into Rome's lines. And the last of the Western Roman Empire lies in this heavy spear infantry unit. And now they will engage in melee combat against the Visigoths, who have already made it so far and so deep into their lines. And look at this. And their numbers just never end. Their numbers just never end. Look at this. Just standards on standards. Just men charging forward to take out Rome. To sack it, burn it to the ground. And this is all that stands in the way of them being able to do that. This one last unit. That is it. But the Roman general has not fallen yet. Neither of them have. And here they go, pushing out. This is it. This is for Rome. This is for Rome right here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's follow these guys in. Let's follow them in here. Charging through that little house here. Their men taking arrow fire as they charge by. But here they go. They're entering diamond formation. And now they charge. Now they charge in, ladies and gentlemen, to save Rome. You hear their screams, to save Rome. Men are already being cut down by arrow fire before they even get close. Javelin fire now raining in, but they are charging for Rome. It's their last stand. So he's calling out to his men, charge, men, charge. If you shall die, die in the feet of the glory of battle. Do not die old and in bed. And their men get cut down by javelin fire. And now the Visigoths pour through yet again. They pour through to the town center, right by the Grand Colosseum that once stood as a symbol of Rome. They push forward past the Senate buildings and towards the last remaining archers. Their cavalry charges. They charge hard. Get them, boys. Take them down, because up in the town center lies the last of the generals. This is it. Combs here. It's the last remaining defender of the once great city of Rome. I'm sure we will begin to see arrow fire here in just a second. Start pouring up into the air to take out this last unit. Oh my goodness. Poor Rome. Poor Rome. The once great empire now laying in ruins as the Visigoths run free to do as they please. The once great Rome falling as if it's nothing. As if mere flies flying in the air now. The Visigoths just smite them into the ground. And the arrow fire taking a massive toll on Rome's men. And ladies and gentlemen, as you see the last of the Romans fall, Rome has collapsed. And with it, the city shall be sacked. And the Visigoths are the ones to claim the victory and fly their flag over the once great city of Rome. If you guys did enjoy this little battle replay here. Let me know in the comment section down below, guys. Hit that like and sub button. I love making scenario battles like this based off of real life events. So if you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys go down below, hit that like and sub button, and of course I will see you all next time. Peace.